35192 if you want to send me a text. And AlanCoxShow.com for a whole lot of other things. You can watch the show there live if you're so inclined. You can check out the Alan Cox Show Instagram hotties.
That's right.
Starting to incorporate some local talent in there. Mm-hmm. And also the Bachelor contestants, who are really bummed to find out that they're going to Cleveland, by the way. I guess the Bachelor was... Does anybody remember when they were filming in Cleveland?
They were filming in October.
I thought it was the summer. Was it that late?
It was in October, yeah.
It probably felt like summer because it didn't get really snowy until like December.
I knew I was out of town for it.
And why did they come here? Just to come?
They went to Cedar Point.
They went to Cedar Point.
We paid to have them come here. That's why.
Yeah, they
something
got
at the
incentives.
Brown Stadium.
Yeah, they did something at First Energy and.
They went to the Playhouse Square, too.
But the Bachelor has no connection to Cleveland. Like, he's not from here.
I don't even know who he is. Yeah, I don't know.
The video is great, though. Bill posted it up there at the show site because Chris Harrison comes in and goes, there's not going to be a date. The Bachelor has already gotten on a plane. And you gals need to pack your crap because it's going to get exciting. Very exciting.
You're going to travel the whole world. You're going around the whole world.
Well, he goes, this is the beginning of your journey, which will take you around the world.
Yeah.
Now, I used to watch The Bachelor back in the day. I haven't for a long time. But how far into the season is this?
I have no idea.
A couple weeks.
A couple of weeks. Okay, so it's the first part of it. It looked like there were a lot of girls still.
Yeah. Maybe 4 or 5 weeks.
Ladies, it's time to pack up.
Oh, where are you going? Where are you going?
The first stop on this amazing journey that will take us literally around the world.
Oh my God.
We'll begin in a city full of art, culture, and rock and roll. Peter's going to meet you in Cleveland, Ohio.
Us too, girls.
That's
us
what
too.
I said. No, I was like, man, I wish I would have been on this show because I'd be like, hell yeah, let's go. I know the best spot for pierogies. You need a chili dog? I got you, bro.
Mary's the only bachelorette sitting there in sweats.
Mary would already be wearing all Cleveland gear because that's how we dress.
Oh, yeah, we going to my high school? We going to Berea?
You don't even know. I've got on like an extra large men's Browns jersey.
The image of that is hilarious.
All right.
You guys have about an hour to pack and leave this mansion. You will not be coming back.
To leave this mansion to go to Cleveland.
When
I'm
I
sure
think
they're
of
so
Ohio,
excited.
I don't necessarily think romance, but I hope that Cleveland surprises us. Is there like some hidden gems in Cleveland that we're not aware of?
Yes.
None of us have really gone there. So, you know what, Cleveland, bring it on. Surprise me.
Surprise me.
We love romance in Cleveland. We leave it in all the time.
Have you ever heard of
That's romance.
I can't make it on my own because my heart is in Ohio?
Yes, Hawthorne Heights.
Have you ever heard that Bachelor bitch?
No. I know Escape from Ohio by Electric Six.
No.
Great song, too.
Well, I can't make it on my own.
Yeah, because my heart is in Ohio.
How does everyone do it so well? I can't do that.
She grew up listening to it.
The Tom DeLonge School of Almost Singing. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, the Bachelorettes told that they'll be going to Cleveland, and their reaction is...
Silence.
Well,
Couple seconds.
Huh?
They're like, I did not leave my job as a fake lawyer to go to Cleveland.
It's the same thing that happened when Kris Jenner was here I think she was visiting Khloe on the Kardashians, and they're walking around Cleveland, and they go to the 9, they're like, oh my God, who knew Cleveland was so nice? I was like, you bougie bitch.
No, it is now. Listen, I've been here. I know you guys have been here much longer, but I mean, from someone from the outside, we tell people now, friends of ours in other cities, I'm like, the transformation that Cleveland has undergone from when we came here.
Just 10 years ago.
When it looked like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Yeah.
And I'm going, what the hell did I just do?
That's a good movie.
To now, where you, but nobody wants to go visit Thunderdome.
That's not necessarily true.
Nobody
Some
wants
people-
to vacation in Thunderdome.
I feel like we should take it back to Thunderdome and then let people come here and do cosplay vacations.
Hey,
that's
there
a good
are
idea.
still plenty of places in and around Cleveland where you can accurately depict Thunderdome.
That's true.
But yeah, I'm like,
I
to
tell
now
people that all
where
the time.
this is the perfect time for The Bachelor to come to Cleveland because there's stuff going on.
I was in West Virginia this weekend, and when I told people after the show I was from Cleveland, they're like, "Oh, we're sorry." I was like, "Really?
Excuse me?
Really? Cross Lanes, West Virginia? You're sorry?
That's what sucks.
You've
is
been in a
that-
casino that races greyhounds for 12 hours. And
Everyone
you're upset
pisses on
with
us.
me? Like,
Everyone
yeah.
pisses on us. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Cleveland became such a punchline that
Yeah.
even West Virginia goes, "I'm sorry."
Oh, I'm sorry. Your lake catch fire or something? No, it's our river, and it hasn't happened in 20 years, all right? Relax.
50 years. Yeah.
50.
It happened twice.
That we know of, it hasn't happened
Yeah.
in 50 years. They try to keep that stuff quiet. But yeah, the video, if you want to watch these girls' reactions, is at alancoxshow.com.
It's very funny. The faces they make are just incredible.
It's because like they're all genuinely disappointed, but then they remember that they're
They're
like
on
getting
TV.
they're on TV.
Yeah.
Like that they're like, "Oh man, we gotta put it on," you know.
And the thing is, I didn't even see like a big like to do about it on social media. I saw one person post
On
like,
Twitter. It was big on Twitter.
was it? Okay,
Yeah.
because I was like, we were watching something completely different, and I looked on Facebook. I was like, hey, did anybody know that the Bachelor episode where they're in Cleveland is on tonight? And my roommates were like, no. And they watch Bachelor in Paradise all the time.
Because you also have to get up for the music editor on The Bachelor. Or
Yeah.
any of the,
yeah.
the unsung hero of any reality programming are the composers, the people who do the music and the, whatever. Because just raw footage of people doing things is terribly boring.
Oh yeah.
So the way that they let the music kind of fade when
Yeah.
he tells them is genius.
Ladies, it's time to pack up.
Oh, where are you going? Where are you going?
The first stop on this amazing journey that will take us literally around the world
Oh my gosh.
will begin in a city full of art, culture, and rock and roll. Peter's going to meet you in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
I stopped over at my sister's house last night before our show at Dina's, and I just stopped by to say hi, hang out for like 45 minutes. And my niece was all excited. She goes, "Oh, it's The Bachelor tonight. I get to stay up till 10." Like she was all excited.
Very exciting.
Because both my mom and my sister are really into The Bachelor. So my niece was like jumping around like it's a late night. Like all
Are they still
excited.
running The Bachelor like 2 hours a week
Yes.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to be an hour show.
8 to 10, I think.
Jesus.
Yeah. Is it 2 hours?
It's 2 hours.
I think it's 2 hours.
It is
yeah.
2 hours.
Used to be they would do like the 2-hour finale, and then I guess they realized, guys, we can use a lot more filler footage and sell more advertising on this
Yeah.
crap, which is what they do. You could condense these seasons down to half the number of episodes.
But make
And
them
still get the
longer.
same. Yeah.
What's the penalty for The Bachelor if they get married to this person and then they get divorced?
Nothing. It happens all
What?
the time.
They just have to get proposed to. You don't even have to get married.
You don't have to get married?
No, 'cause
Oh, that's why this show doesn't work for me. I need
Oh, because you
strict
need binding
consequences.
contracts?
No, I need strict punishments if they don't stay together. If we're being
Like
sold,
what, Bill?
I
Why don't you
would
pull
like
from life experience?
I would like one of like if you don't get married, or if you get married on The Bachelor and you don't stay married, then you have to take yourself out of the gene pool.
Like kill yourself?
No.
Wait,
You just get a
where's there a
vasectomy.
pool full of jeans? Oh.
I remember there was like a
Bill, isn't losing the love of your life punishment enough?
Yeah, but my entertainment's important. I don't care about them.
Wasn't there a Bachelor, like, I want to say 6 or 7 years ago that didn't want to propose, but the producers made him? Like, he was like, I really do enjoy these girls, but
I don't love any of
like,
them.
I
or
don't
whatever,
love them,
yeah.
and I don't want to propose to because it would be a lie. And they're like, no, honey, like, you signed this contract, like,
Yeah.
you're about to propose.
I feel like you really find out what you're made of if you're The Bachelor and you have 25 girls coming at you and be like, okay.
I would bang all of them. I would.
25,
wouldn't, though.
25,
I
25 damaged women.
Yes.
That's
who were
what I'm
like,
saying.
Right, you find out what you really like, who you really are. You're like,
and,
okay,
and
am I?
what you're looking for.
Yeah, you're like, okay, do I really like any of these
Yeah, well,
people?
the ones I
or
don't
am
like, I would
just
bang.
trying to be on TV?
The ones I don't like, I would bang, and then the ones I do like, I'm like, okay, like if you give it up to me on the first night, I'm like, see, you're gone.
yeah, but then you
Pass the
become
test if you didn't.
become the villain of the show.
The one guy
And
didn't care.
That's supposed to be one of the.
Nick
one of-
Viall.
Well, you want to be that guy?
His name's Vile.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
I mean, they
he's
were
doing
were
okay.
telegraphing it to you before he was even on there. But yeah, all these girls, and I'll tell you, the people I really feel sorry for are these single guys of Cleveland. Last October, when all these hotties are walking around town.
That was me. I was single in October.
And you can't hit on any of them because they're like,
They're
I'm
under
here
love contract.
I'm here to try to bang that guy, not you. Get out of my face.
Has any bachelor ever pulled off a threesome?
I'm sure that they have, but they don't air that stuff.
Why
They make it
even
out
make
to
the
be.
show?
They make it out to be that there is absolutely no sex happening in that house until the end.
But they do
Until he
talk
picks
about
his
it.
I feel like
and
that's-
it's a great betrayal.
I feel like that's
do it.
gone kind of by the wayside, though. The whole fake virginity thing.
Well, no, not even that it's virginity, but they don't advertise or push for that because they don't want that show to be about sex. They're like, nobody's hooking up, and like even if someone's like hee
but
or whatever. But
last season, wasn't there a whole brouhaha because the dude
Wasn't he
went in the suite and banged some girl and then didn't propose to her? Or
I
something?
don't know about all that.
That's funny.
But I don't know. But I know that they haven't highlighted those types of conversations and things. I'm sure they're happening, but they're not airing it because they don't want
I
it to
want
be
the Bachelor behind the
a
scenes
sex
where he's
fest.
going, hey, guess
Ew.
who's getting a rose?
Come on. You're so gross. He put his fingers up to the camera in case anybody was wondering.
I used to drive. I assume I drove my wife crazy because she worked in reality television for so long that it was hard for her to watch these shows with a clean slate.
Yeah.
I get that.
And I would ask questions all the time. You know, we'd be watching something. I go, okay, so did they do this? Or is this organic? Or
Yeah.
she's like, they probably did that. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, they gotta
I
put
couldn't even
storylines in
imagine.
because people are so goddamn boring
Yes,
otherwise.
Well, my friend was on Are You the One on MTV, and she told me all like the inside stuff. She was like, oh, well, the producers would call us periodically and would be like, hey, you guys are being boring. You guys need to, like, you know, get drunk
Fight or something.
And she was like, well, no, play some music. And they couldn't play music and air it. They didn't want to play music and, you know, film them because of copyright. He was like, no, we can't play music. They're like, well, then we're just going to sit here. So they would, like, have, like, a protest between the cast and the producers until one of them gives. And so they're like, all
A
right.
standoff?
Yeah, they were like, you have 20 minutes to get drunk and we'll play, you know, trap music for 20 minutes. After that, music goes off and get ratchet. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so contrived. She's like, yeah, it is contrived.
Yeah.
There's nothing real
I
about
was like,
reality
that's
TV.
stupid.
We're going to play 20 minutes of trap music
And-
until you guys get drunk.
A lot of the fights happened because of the producers. Like there was one time.
Of course.
But I was like, it didn't even make sense. I was like, no wonder that storyline didn't connect because the producers were the one like stealing stuff. I was like, how you gonna steal stuff? Move into the house and somebody steal my lucky gem.
There's a show called Unreal that is over on one of the cable channels about the making of it's a scripted show about a crew of people making a dating reality show, though.
Mm-hmm.
And Gwen loves that show. She goes, this show nailed exactly what it
accurate,
is.
yeah.
It is exactly what it is. That's right.
awesome.
Yeah.
I always thought I would want to be like in college. I almost applied for Real World. Like I always wanted to be on a reality show.
Ask
And,
Erica
like,
about that.
That's when Jersey Shore was huge when I was in college, and I was
me
like,
too.
I could be Snooki. Like I am out getting drunk and doing backflips and punching people. Like why can't I be on TV making all this money? I was very jealous of reality stars.
That's who you wanted to be.
I was that person.
Yeah.
And I was like,
you wanted-
I'm
you just
wanted to
already,
be paid
I
for
wanted
it.
to be paid for it. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm already living that life. Why can't you follow me and pay me to be this person?
I guess you should have lived near the Jersey Shore.
Well, I lived in Toledo, Ohio at the time.
I guess you should have been more focused on your gym, tanning, and laundry.
Well, I was in the Glass City.
But you see all the
Alan.
good stuff. They would have done because they love dirt. They would have went to like your background.
Gone.
It would have gone through your background and then saw like your hoarding family and
That's
all,
fine.
all
I've been
your
so
dirt.
open about all that stuff.
And you'd be getting paid.
Yes.
What do you care?
Your news would be
By the
leaked.
time they came back, like their third season, they were making like what? I don't know.
Well, that show, but on a garden variety reality show, those people aren't making money.
They have to be.
No,
They're
they're
not making any money.
Not
Let's say
Teen
they're
Mom.
leaving they're leaving their jobs to go on The Bachelor for months.
Yeah, they're
No.
getting like $2,000.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, they don't get a lot
paid.
of money at all.
So you got to be doing
Nope.
it for love.
You're doing it to try and get famous.
Well, these people get more
Nobody's
reality
doing
shows.
it for love.
You're trying to get
No.
other reality shows, or you're trying to
don't-
stand out. That's why these girls, like on date one with the guy, give him their sob story rather than like get to know him. They're like, my husband, I was married, but he killed himself. My son accidentally fell onto a chainsaw. You know, they just give him these sob stories.
So that other people
On
pick
the
them
first
They want a
date.
spin-off.
up. Nobody ugh.
Think of Flavor of Love. You think those girls actually loved Flavor Flav?
No, not that one.
What do you mean? That was
Who-
the biggest one.
Who couldn't love
that had the
Flava
realest
Flav?
moment when she pooped on the floor.
And
That's the realest moment in the history of reality TV. You can't script pooping on the floor.
No, you can't. And
You
then
can. You feed them a bunch of X-Lax.
New York got spat on.
I don't know, man.
You want to be that? You want to do a cat
No.
fight?
No.
be
I'm saying when
Pumpkin?
I was younger, I wanted to do this.
Now that you're older
Now
and
it
wiser,
actually bums me out that nobody's in it for love. And I know that sounds so naive and dumb, but like there's got to be one or two people who are like, I genuinely want to find someone to be with.
I think
right?
you'd be hard-pressed to say that in a field of 25 people, no one is in it for love.
Right.
You are leaving your job and whatever. And you
Yeah.
also have to know... listen, you can tell the people who are in it to get some notoriety because they're the ones that are kooky or they're constantly crying or whatever. So those are the people. But I think some of these other girls are like, okay, I didn't... I want to try this. This forum exists.
Yeah.
I'll audition for it. I made the cut.
Yeah.
You got to go through. It's not like you just walk up and fill out a piece of paper and they go, "You're hot. Get
Yeah.
on The Bachelor."
Right.
You know, you got to go through all this nonsense, which makes it all the more surprising when you see the girls they grabbed.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, really? I mean, there's some cute ones, but by and large,
They're crazy.
They have like the token black girl or two. Now I think they've graduated to 2 token black girls on these shows now.
Progressive.
Well, yeah, and then a bunch of blondes.
How would you feel about the other girls there, though?
What do you
like
mean?
knowing he's like making out with these other girls.
Well, you go into it knowing that. You're not going into it like you're meeting a guy and then you two are going. I mean,
I'm just asking how you would respond to that.
I'm saying you go into it knowing
Okay,
that.
but
So
still, like you think you're okay with that, but don't you get there and then you see
actually
him
like that guy.
Yeah, like
I'll eat it. I don't love it.
Exactly.
you don't like you find
Don't
out he's
sit and
making
spit.
out with someone else or telling them like I feel like on these shows the guy that is like the Bachelor he's gonna tell every girl what they want to hear basically to try and make out with them or
I don't think so. Because if you're in that situation, you're already put in the situation of power. You are the one making all the decisions here, so you don't have to lie to somebody to get them to kiss you. It's not like you met them
All right,
on
well,
Tinder.
you're still kissing. Well, he's still kissing a lot of girls.
I understand that, but you
Yeah.
would, if I were in that position, I know I'm going into this with 24 other women who are also trying to make out or trying to fall in love or whatever they're trying to do. That it would be incredibly stupid to go into it and be like, he's only going to kiss me.
Just
like, that's
sabotage
not real.
everybody. Steal
You know?
everybody's tampons.
He's only gonna kiss me.
I still like. I would be the most
Tampons.
terrible person stealing tampons.
That would be I
curling
think that
irons.
would be who I would be. I'd be like a prankster.
And how would those get you anywhere, Poundcake?
would
Stealing
just-
everyone's things?
I feel
It
like
sabotages
Poundcake
everybody.
is auditioning to be a producer for one of these shows to just stir the shrimp.
Actually, I knew
You would be very good at that.
I went to college with someone who
CPO.
was one of the producers for My Super Sweet 16, so that was pretty cool.
I would do that, dude.
Before My Super Sweet 16 was before that, but she came back and she talked to us. I was like, yes.
Here's Mary in the confessional booth.
You can't have a frown on your face if you're sliding down a fireman's pole.
There you go. That's right.
And they'd be like, she knew.
She knew right then that she'd be sliding down that fireman's pole.
Maybe that's what I'll do, Bill. Like you said, I'll be in all Cleveland gear with sweatpants the whole time, and I'll just steal all the tampons.
Yeah, there you
I'll be
go.
like a dirty little rat, and I'll like run around and play tricks,
You-
but
you-
also fall in love.
You should
Or
put
why
something-
not look gorgeous and go, yes,
No,
this is what's
no.
in Cleveland, Ohio, everyone.
But also,
People expect sweatpants and a hoagie stain on your shirt. You
Listen.
show up like hotter than everybody else and go, Cleveland, Ohio. Not even that. Not even. Berea, Ohio.
See?
Right?
Okay.
You flip the script,
No.
man.
I was thinking I stay in sweatpants for the first couple weeks. I win him over with my personality, and then I bust out the gown in like the semifinals.
Oh, you
You
she's
get
all
what I'm
that
saying?
him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he like I don't ever wear
No
makeup.
one
my
is
hair
won
in a
over
ponytail.
by anyone's
And he's like, "Oh my
personality.
god, I love you. You're so funny. That's crazy. Your stand up." And then it's like there's only 4 women left, and then I
Take the
show up in my
glasses
ball
off.
gown and I shake out my
Your
ponytail.
Cinderella moment.
And then
Yeah,
he's like,
except-
"Oh my god, I need you."
Except week 2, you don't get a rose.
Yes, I
Because
will.
you've been walking around in sweatpants for 2
Yes,
weeks.
but they're nice sweatpants.
With
They're
the pink
2
on the back.
for 1. They say pink.
All right, well, I'll leave that to you. My apologies. I'm sorry for your loss not getting on Jersey Shore, though.
Hey. Yeah, thank you. I
Mary
appreciate it.
Santora, the OG Snooki. That's how you want to be known. Hey, Joe Bonamassa, one of the greats. He's doing 2 nights at the Playhouse Square, the Connor Palace Theater, March 6th and 7th. I'll have a couple of tickets for you for one of those shows. After the break, next chance for you to grab $1,000 is coming up as well. You can go